event about?
Originally, I was contacted by JDOT to help raise awareness for something called Wishbone Day. It started up approximately 3 years ago to help raise awareness for brittle bones or osteogenesis imperfecta.
Hello!
Your child.
Okay. What causes the bones to be very soft?
The body's improper production of collagen, which everyone in their body has a sufficient amount, but when your body does not produce enough, it then creates a brittleness in your bones. When that brittleness occurs, then it also affects tissues. Your joints are also affected. It's not just bone, and it does affect every aspect of your structure because your body's made of bones. So your teeth, your eyes, your ears, obviously all of the bones in your body, your arms, fingers. A lot of children are shorter statured. They're not technically dwarfs, but it is a form of dwarfism. It's something that you can certainly live with if you have the proper resources, and depending on the severity, it does affect every child very differently. So we call our children snowflakes because they're all individually affected. So there's that no snowflake is exactly alike, just like he's not exactly like her, but they have the same condition and type.
And also that although both of our children get calcium treatments, that's not going to fix them.
Right.
Calcium, vitamin D, we all use supplements to help them feel better, but it will never make the disease go away. It's a lifelong struggle. It will improve during puberty. They'll have less fractures and sometimes less pain, but as they get older, those things will come back. And there's not, we just learn to cope with it, and they all have strong spirits, and they have high tolerances of pain.
Yeah.
So.
What kind of precautions do you use with your children?
Latrice said it best earlier. We treat our children like normal children with modifications.
Right.
We don't let OI take over our lives. Both of us were advised to carry them as babies on pillows, and we were both like, "Are you serious?" No. Tabby, as you've seen, runs, jumps. Uriah, when he's in comfortable places, will run, jump, do what he needs to do. As far as PE and things like that, because she's school age, she doesn't have an aid, but it is modified. Like when she gets tired.
It's going on a Tuesday.
She doesn't have an aid. She'll get up. She'll run around. She rides her bicycle. She rides a scooter. I won't let her go skate, like roller skating, because anybody can break a bone, not just a child with brittle bones. So her next goal is to play basketball. So, that's the next thing. So we treat them like normal kids.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you could let people know about Wishbone Day? Like, what is it about?
Wishbone Day is to bring awareness to the community and the world about osteogenesis imperfecta, which is also known laymanly as brittle bone disorder. It affects any child from any family, regardless of geographic location or race or gender, in fact. And it's a very rare condition, but the cause is great to make sure that everyone is aware so that they can treat their children appropriately.
When did you first find out that your child?
I discovered that she had it when she was 2 months old. Her femur popped, and I took her to the emergency room. The x-ray tech told me, "Ma'am, this is not your fault. This is a genetic disorder."
We actually did not find out about osteogenesis imperfecta until 9 hours after he was born, with a confirmed genetic testing 4 months later.
What do you think that you would get out of Wishbone Day?
Education.
Education is key.
As a family with a very rare disorder, we connect, and so we live in a very small world. So for someone else to recognize and see what we go through and understand our struggles, that's all we look for.
And it's definitely an opportunity to build a bridge to be a key for another family that may have the same condition and not have the resources. It's always good to be able to build relationships with others that can help you along the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Monty Dennis here with YBETV. I'm here with L. Thomas. Hi, L. Thomas.
How you doing?
So what do you do?
Well, essentially, I'm an inspirational speaker, a empowerment speaker, if you will. I help individuals who are facing spiritual, mental, physical, or financial adversity with overcoming those particular obstacles in their life.
What made you get into inspirational speaking?
Well, considering that I had some a rough past myself, some odious situations that have come about, I just want to ensure that I know if I can get over particular situations, there's other individuals who could get over them as well. We all have the seed of excellence that we just need to have nurtured, and that's what I focus on.
Okay, is there anything else that you do to help people?
Absolutely. Well, I am the author of Moving Forward Courageously, 7 Secrets to Restoring Love, Money, and Happiness in Your Life. And within that book, what I do is release 7 different principles how people could go and live their life after facing hardships and obstacles.
So what made you write a book instead of just doing motivational speaking?
Well, I learned that a lot of people have a need for something that's more tangible, if that makes sense. So let's say, for example, after I do a speech, then you know what, they go home, they probably forget about it. However, if they flip through the pages, underline, and address certain things that fit to them, they are better equipped to move along in their life.
Did anybody inspire you to write a book, or?
Yes, besides circumstances themselves, I had a great mentor who was in a commercial real estate business. He was a homeless person who became a multimillionaire, and I realized all the obstacles he had undergone. I said, you know what? Those are similar to what I had to undergo. I'm sure there's millions of others who are going through similar things. I just decided it's time to write a book about it.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to tell other people about yourself?
Well, besides being a published author, like I told you before, and a speaker, I think it's most important that people need to know that they all have the seed of excellence, regardless of what adversity that you're facing or whatever adverse circumstances you're facing, especially young people. You can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. And in the book, I talk about the 7 secrets on how to do that as well.
Okay, is there anything you want to tell the people that are watching now?
What's up? To stay encouraged, stay empowered, and you can do all things that if you have a desire to do them.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Pleasure. How's that, you guys?
Okay. Hello, I'm Monty Dennis here with YBETV. I'm here with 2 kids from the Wishbone event. What is your name?
Antonio Harrison.
And yours?
Kiana Elliott.
What school do you go to?
I go to A&T Middle College.
I go to Jones Elementary.
Okay, so what did you take out of this event here today?
Interaction, having fun, being yourself.
I would say the same thing as him.
Okay, so did you guys enjoy yourselves today?
Yeah, met some new people, interacted, like I said.
Is there anything that you would tell people if they missed out? What would you tell them?
I would say you missed out on a great time, food, kids, fun.
I would say you should have went, but yeah, you should have went.
Snacks. Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Monty Dennis, and I'm here with YBETV, and I'm here with the Princess of Poetry.
Good afternoon.
So, what made you get into poetry?
I've been writing as a hobby for about 30 years. I'm also a 3-time cancer survivor. After a near-death experience, I realized that if I was going to do anything, that now was the time to do it, and I opted to start doing my poetry professionally at that point.
So we're here at the Wishbone. We're here. Oh my gosh, this is sad. We're here at the Wishbone event. So what did you learn here today?
One of our guests of honor is actually my goddaughter, the little young lady named Tabby. Tabby is a trooper. She is a superhero in my book, if ever there was any. Regardless of her disease, she still lives life to the fullest, and she is an example of how we as adults can embrace our childhood no matter what life gives us.
Okay, so what do you think other people would get out of this if they were to come, or if they already are here?
I think awareness is the key. A lot of people are not aware of OI and what it means to the children and adults who suffer from it. So I think that basically this event and others like it will bring awareness in our community.
So, back to your Princess of Poetry, is there anything upcoming that you would like to tell people about?
Certainly. I am featured in the play Soul Sisters that is actually running the month of May at the International Civil Rights Museum, and then it is going forward back to the Barn Dinner Theater in June. I also have my poetry show Late Night Lyrics at Churchill's on Elm Street, June 22nd.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Jeanette Dockery.
Okay, what is this event that you created today?
This event today is about Wishbone. Wishbone is a disease for kids that have brittle bones. It's called orthosis immune disease, which basically is an autoimmune deficiency.
Okay, what inspires you to create this event today?
Because I try to bring awareness to everyone that I can about different causes, different diseases, because a lot of times people don't know what people are suffering with every day.
You said that you like to raise awareness for other diseases that people don't know. What are some of those diseases?
Well, we've had a cause for lupus. We did a walk for juvenile diabetes, which we have for Cure Our Kaya. We're doing the heart disease walk, which is coming up soon. Anything that I can find that nobody knows about. I'm actually a cancer survivor for 5 years, so I bring awareness to every cancer there is out there, because you never know what's going on inside of you once again. And because so many kids today are growing up and they don't know, nobody's teaching them, nobody's educating them about this.
Okay, I know you have an event called Footsteps to Follow. Is that one of the reasons that you like to bring up the situation with other people's?
This started way before Footsteps to Follow, but it triggered more, and I can reach more people with Footsteps to Follow, because we do have kids in Footsteps to Follow that have sickle cell, that have juvenile diabetes, and this is something that we just want to continue to help them be aware of what's going on.
Thank you.
That's it.
Miss Jeanette.
Why are you whispering?